Bum bum bum. Why do you take so long to load? Oh, so unprepared, that's what it is. I'm so unprepared. Stamina buff. Agility buff. All the buffs. I may have gone a bit weird and like built loads of depositories and kind of organized them because yeah, we don't talk about the weirdness. Right, I think I was going to make another. With the ammunition we've actually got a hell of a lot of ammunition compared to how much this actually takes up. The assault gun, so I might try and make another one for yourself. First thing is, how much do I fucking need? One sec, let's get the orca bits done first. Wire, circuit batteries, gold, copper, rubber. Let's have a look. Gold, copper, rubber.
Can finally breathe easy.
What are you? Gold. There's copper. Rubber, equipment, parts. Gears, some rubber. So yes, please forgive me, I did kind of go a bit crazy. And tidied. Right, what else do we need to make an assault rifle? I need 5 wire. Done. I need 1 circuit board. Plastic and lithium.
Can finally
stuck.
breathe easy.
Solar stuck. Plastic. Lithium. Yep. 2 batteries. Magnesium.
Can finally breathe easy.
Bum bum ba. 2 batteries. Bing. Bosh. Plastics, we need some of that as well. Gold, need more gold. 6 steel. Da. Yeah, yeah. 6 steel, I'll take that. 2 diamond, which will be in the orbit. Split, split, split. Right, I'm going to get gold. All aboard the Creepy Crawler Express. Ah, the lag. One thing I do have to say about the crab is, as cool as it is, the more kind of modern vehicles, which use up way too much fuel, have a little bit more of an accurate kind of weapon. This thing does kind of just shotgun it a little bit. Oh, I think he wants to go. Yep, he does. Young crab monsters. I wonder if they're ever going to make big crab monsters. I don't know why I should be asking that question, because I don't want to see big crab monsters. Big crab monsters will be arse hills. Would be cool to see something fucking huge though. Other than the really giant dune style sand one. Like, we've got the grav, and have used the grav on an enemy, and you're basically getting the same amount of shots, but it's not like a shotgun spread at the front, so. One leg on. Where's your leg? Come on. Bye bye, leg. There's your leg. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Back to the gold. Charge. Don't think they spotted me here yet. See if I can work my way around without spawning shiznitch. My faithful lock. Oh, typical, were you? You're not bad. You do realise if I have to get back on my mech, I'm just gonna kick the shit out of you. You legit would be easy if you just fuck off. God damn it. I always thought it was weird because I always thought that when you picked up a magazine and it's like 50, that's like 50 shots. It's not. It's like one magazine of 30 shots. So when you have 50, you have quite a lot of shots there. Oh, spawning. I think it'd be cool to actually get a vehicle. Oh fucking don't copper. I'm an obber. It'd be quite good to have a vehicle I can drill and stuff. Oh, angry people. Where is it? George. I don't know why I got George of the Jungle stuck in my head. Bashing up down.
Vitals dropping.
Ah,
Starting to hurt a bit.
George. Why am I thinking George of the fucking jungle? Would you feck off? Can't you tell we're trying to make weapons here?
Seek medical assistance immediately. Vitals stabilized.
Kiss my ass. Did not even see that coming. Oh, it's fucking dead. Oh. So much noob. Let's go all this random shit. Where's my crab? Right, I should have enough to go and make you a machine gun as well. Creepy goalies. Map doesn't seem quite so big when you get vehicles. All the smelting. God damn fucking mission led. All because of lead.
Can finally breathe easy.
Mr. Nailbrain, status reporter!
Alright, thanks for the follow, mum. Just changed it so it has a little voice and nearly shat myself. That's fine, thank you. Right, Zinix mate, there is a assault rifle in the fabricator for you. And I think in one of the depositories there should be a load of ammunition for you if you need it. So assault rifle in there and a couple of clips. And like I said, what I thought was one clip, I thought it was like when you picked up 50, it was 50 rounds. It's not, it seems to be 50 clips of 30, so usually quite a lot of ammo. Oh, these. Oh. Did I make a weapons one or just equipment one? I think it's an equipment. Yeah, I got tons of fucking rounds in the equipment one. Now here, dump these. All the alien shiznich. Spare battery for my light. And it's surprisingly quite powerful. I think it's because of the sheer amount of, because I mean it's only 8 damage, but obviously due to how quickly it fires, you seem to be outputting a lot better. Right, let's go test it on some more soldiers to attack. Are you actually somebody there, or is it trying to shoot somebody through a wall? It is trying to shoot someone through a wall. Because that's how intelligent. Oh, there's a few of them. There's a few of them. I'm going to investigate. By investigate, I mean shoot them in the face. Can you jump over walls? No, I don't think you. Have you killed them all already? Damn it. Oh, oh, oh. Get a leg off.
Vitals dropping.
Starting to hurt a bit.
Definitely the more powerful of the weapons you get.
Vitals stabilized.
And you're lucky if I've gone through a clip or two of that. I'd like to get a droid so you didn't have to worry about repairing anything, because a droid can repair that. But we can't do anything until we get to space. So what do we need on the cosmic doofer? Not too bad actually. It's nothing there except for titanium. But it's the making of the wires and the circuit boards. I'll start with wires and circuit boards then. 10 wires, 10 circuit boards. Circuit boards? Circuit boards? Circuit boards. 10 wires first. Copper, gold, rubber. Love the funky colours. Oh, definitely, definitely like the colours. So 10 of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One done. We've already got 2 of these, but we need more. Ah, plastic. I think plastic is not too bad. Need lithium and gold. So we need to do another gold one, and we need lithium.
Can finally breathe easy.
We've got only 16 lithium, so we're going to need to get both. Pop them in there for now. Plastic's not too bad, I don't think. I think we might have to do... We've got tons of gas actually, I remember we didn't use them all. How bloody hell, we might as well go there. Jesus. Bad. Actually managed to shoot them through the crack. That's legit managed to shoot them through the crack. I wish they could build like a little ledge or something, so you could literally climb up and look out, like some sort of Starship Troopers sort of feel. Right, let's have a look. Ah, shit. Will it or will it not let me go on top of the laboratory? Nope, it'll let me fall straight off like a moron. Like a dick. Oh, yes. If only we could build ladders, because it'd be really kind of cool to build. So this, ah, shit. long we got? Not too long. Then we'll need to go and take a trip to the mine and the gold area. Little screenshot of the base because it looks groovy. Wait a minute. I know, I keep forgetting to do that. Also, I've noticed there's a little bug with the rifle, which I keep forgetting about. If you reload and keep reloading, it actually makes a clip disappear. So you could have full ammunition in your machine gun. If you keep just reloading it, it'll actually just basically get rid of a clip. We attacked quite a lot today. Oh, bomb. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Oh shit. Die, motherfucker. Oh right. I generally didn't read that. Then I like that because that's more realistic. Because I do prefer the games that, you know, if you decide to fire 4 shots out of a 12 round magazine and you reload, it's like you've managed to keep the ammunition when you shouldn't have. Also, that's a good feature. Again, but I need to get used to not just whacking reload. I'm just so used to doing it. 3 shots reload. 1 shot reload. Oh, oh, oh! I am as well. It's just I just can't help it. It's like reload, reload. I have to reload. I have fired 2 shots out of like a 50 round magazine. I must reload again. Right, so we're going to need lithium and we're going to need gold. So it's up to you. I think lithium, because it's only 1-man lithium anyway, because the you can't group into a dungeon. Oh, I have leveled up. I'm level 21. Not bad on the prof stuff. Right, I'm gonna go to the mine. I'll do a couple of ones in the mine, and then I'll go get some gold. I hope they get the mission started soon, because I found where Cyrus 1 is, it's just till the mission start you can't actually loot the bodies. If you can't loot the bodies for that question, you can't get into the second mine. There's also a door near our base which is supposed to be a mine in progress. Charge. I wonder where the other guy is. I'm surprised he's not destroyed any of our beacons, because I've put a fair few beacons around the island, the planet. Are you gonna kick me or actually load? Unequip a gun to move faster. Whoa. Whoa. Lights on. Light on. Light off. Keycard, there's nothing in here. Except for more ammunition. Saw a switch. Shoot her. So we have plutonium. I shall bash thee. I shall not bash thee because I broke my rock. I wonder how many clips it would take to get rid of the queen. Well, fucking scary motherfucker. Let's do them. He's dead. He's not dead. Missed me. God damn, click it, reload again. It's an addiction, I told you. Bash you good. Plutonium again. It's all about the plutonium today. Tempted to have a pop of the queen. Let's see what happens. Walk down. Lots of plutonium today. Need to remember that some of these vehicles use raw materials, they don't use ingots, so I have to make sure we don't smelt some of this Oh, missed a bit, missed a bit. Anything down the end here? Do you have anything here? No, we don't. But we do have. Just get rid of this motherfucker.
Vitals dropping.
Starting to hurt a bit.
Oh, fucking jumping and shit now, are we?
Vitals stabilized.
You need to find a place to kind of sit on.
Vitals dropping.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's not good.
Oh, you can fucking quote with will, can you? Oh, fucking fly. You fools. Oh shit. Does spawn a little bit of everything.
Seek medical assistance immediately. Vitals
Feels
stabilized.
good.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Yeah, shut up. Oh, Adel. Adel, it says now. Yep, that's blue and gone. Decisions were made. May have not been the best ones. I'm pretty sure it's the first time I've seen one that says adult.
Starting to hurt a bit.
Oh, decisions have been made. Decisions have been made.
Vitals stabilized.
Come on, motherfucker.
Vitals dropping.
Where are you? Fucking adult one, where the fuck are you coming from? Oh, you're sneaking in the back again.
Vitals stabilized.
See, that's where the adults come from. Adults with the mama. Come on, get your legs off. Oh, you're gonna join in, are you?
Vitals dropping.
Starting to hurt a bit.
Really? That's dropped. That didn't take that long. But it has got a lot of friends. Oh, it's on the hole. It's found it's a female.
Seek medical assistance immediate. Vital stabilized.
Feels good.
Oh. Being trampled is not a good time.
Vitals dropping.
Right, there's fucking two of them in there, isn't there? Let's get a better perch.
Seek medical assistance.
I say get a better perch, but she's gonna fucking follow me.
Vital stabilized.
You would think that this would have messed my suit up at some point, but apparently my suit's having a good time. Right. Pretty sure I didn't get all of them. Oh no, nope, there's the other one. It remembers where I am. I think I've gone up so many times with
Vitals dropping.
Starting to hurt a bit.
yeah, shut up.
Vitals stabilized.
Right, so I dropped it. Is that a heavy assault rifle? Are you still an infant, or are you going to be an adult? Not still an infant. So this thing doesn't actually doesn't exactly take much to kill it. It's just a sheer amount of shit it spawns. So note to self, if you think about taking on the queen, your biggest problem is literally just how much it will spawn. And in the game I've noticed you get a load of things like young crabs and stuff. You will get the older versions in here, and it doesn't seem like that much difference in them, just a little bit harder hitting. But that was about it. Wasn't a huge holy fuck situation. Decent haul, but may have to get some chisels on the go. Bashing rocks are just... Chisels are so much better, but with all the running around trying to create them, sometimes the bashing rocks are so much more simpler to maintain. Some things durability do need to be improved and tweaked in this game because they get fucked way too quickly. But battery, replace battery. Let's see if we can get the spaceship built today. Well, let's get the feck out of here. Encumbered. Possibly due to the sheer amount of rocks. Come on. Ah, coaster down. We have a coaster down. Very alien-esque. They jiggle and everything. Oh, he's not happy about being encumbered. I need to get onto Crabby McCrabface. It's gonna kick me. No. Keeping an eye on that. "52 days. First, need to find base. Ah, I went past it. Base. How low can you go? I appear to have angered things. Grab spider. Boom. Walking like a crazy person. Flat normal terrain. Are we gonna meet the big worm? Nope, we're good. Home sweet shish kebab. For those of you new just watching, that's a gav. Weapons are better, but have to constantly fill it with fuel. They've not implemented the tank share, which should have been a handy feature. These things coming soon. You build them, fill them up, so it's literally a matter of parking your car, fill up, and off you go like a gas station. So you know. Hey Red, how you doing, man? Not too bad, not too bad. Let's dump the ore in here because I think we need some of it unprocessed. Wow, I didn't get one Zenix. I didn't get one heavy assault rifle. I got 3. Oh, you know all these things. Well, I didn't, because I'm Senior Nubius. Oh, wow, Senior. Right, so what ammo does it use? That's the question. Within industry, you have ammo shells, you use assault rifles. Ah, you use large ammo shells. Let's see. Well, if, in the equipment box, there's now the other 2 heavy assault rifles. I'm gonna go see what it required to make the ammo. Oh, forge. Still got lithium. Diamond. But it is, with the normal assault rifle, it's 8 damage and times by 2 if you get crit. Heavy assault rifles 20 damage times by 3, but less chance of critting. A lot of diamond now. I'm gonna put all 3 of them in the equipment locker just until we actually have enough diamond to warrant making a lot of ammo for it. Right, so I will need to make some more circuit boards. Okay, I need another 8. Gold, lithium, and plastic.
Can finally breathe easy.
Need more of them. Oh, I do like the funky colours, I have to admit. I do like the funky colours. Gold, lithium. Need more gold and lithium. So let's grab those and that. Lead. I'll smelt this down, see how much we can make with it. I think I'm gonna have to do some more gold ones. Yeah. Boom, 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 dum. Alright, so we need another 8. To make 2. It's the golds and the plastic. Plastic, plastic, plastic. Awesome.
Can finally breathe easy.
Need hydrogen. Forgot I make rubber now. plastic, should I say. Carbon.
Can finally breathe easy.
Not bad, not bad. We need it. I need to grab a bit of carbon. I've got a plastic. I need, if you can smelt the gold, I'll nab that to make some more of the circuits. And I think after that, it's just mostly raw materials you need to build a ship. Science, bitch. Ah, new hydrogen.
Can finally breathe easy.
Let's go and get some buffs. Quick stat save. Stamina buff, agility buff.
Can finally breathe easy.
It's a bit, well, it should be attacked, isn't it? It's, don't think anybody else is on the server. It's quite away from the fall here. Gold, I need gold. Nabbed a couple of gold for now. Don't think I'm going to need it all, but... So I have 2, that's 4, I need another 6. Well, let's put this stuff back. Lithium in there. Parts, bomb. Right, so that's 10 wires and 10 circuits. What's next on the things we need? Got that, got that. We need 5 glass and 5 steel. We definitely have plenty of glass. Probably just the steel we need. Steel, I think, is just raw materials. to make 5 steel. I'll do. Wrong box. Right, so that's all the fiddly bits. Now ore. Um, 10 plutonium, which I'm pretty sure we've got. 10 magnesium, 20 titanium, and 80 aluminium. So plutonium, titanium, magnesium, aluminium. Plutonium, we're fine with. Need more titanium. Need more magnesium. I need a lot more aluminium. I think we also need some crystal. Some diamond. I'm pretty sure you always need diamond. Boom. And oh, that's the wrong fucking thing. No diamond. Right, so we need lots of titanium, magnesium and aluminium, but unsmelted. Bum, 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 bum. Bash and rock to the rescue. Really? Bum, bum, bum. Bashing rock down. Need to make a chisel, I'm not gonna be bothered. I need magnesium, so I'll get these basic rocks as well. Well, if Pugba's a loot walking simulator, then this is a bashing simulator and a mining simulator. Oh, bashing rock down. Game on. Whoop. They come out to play. Come on, goodbye to your leg. God damn it, these late night bastards. What else is here? You're here as well. Oh, that's you. Sometimes awkward to tell which is which when two cabs are attacking each other. Don't see that. Now I'm going to get bashing again. Oh, you've a bed. Going back. You're not coming back? Well, fuck you.
Mr. Nailbrain, status reporter!
Hey dude, thank you very much for giving me a follow, man. Also, maybe we need to turn that notification down because keep forgetting about it. It fucking scares the shit out of me every time. Right, there's someone else here. Die, motherfucker! It's fecked off. There's definitely something there because it keeps tagging as an enemy. What have I got? 5, 6, I've got enough of that. I think I've got enough magnesium, it's just titanium next. Yeah, fucking scares the shit out of you. Especially this game gets really dark sometimes. And what it does is, I think some servers are more infected with aliens than others, which they're just the roaming creatures. But when you start to do any gathering, if it's to do with trees and stuff and science and plants, or it's actually to do with like ore, usually the first one you start bashing into will spawn something, and then after a certain amount more it will spawn something else. So even if you're on a quiet server, you will be attacked every time you try and gather resources. And at night, fucking brown trousers time. Shit myself every single time. Right, so I believe we need 80 of this, which we have. We need enough of that, which we now have. I think we need 5 diamond. But it's a titanium we need. Bashing rocks. Titanium. Did you change the I have to admit, I like the names of the turrets. Fuck you and die, motherfucker. Good touch, good touch. No diamond, just more titanium. Titanium are from rarer stuff. Now, did I mark some for titanium? Copper, no gold. Lead. No, I think I know where some is. So ore should I say. As usual, normal, but I think a little bit further north. And you come, I say north, a little bit further this way. And I think you start finding some rare ones. Now those are passive creatures. Right. Alright, let's have a look. Get the old doofer out. Copper. Precious metal. I will be attacked. It's a new area I've started to bash things with. There you go. Oh, fucking two of them. Oh shit balls. Where's that? He's coming back. That plant didn't deserve the death. I wonder if you can actually kill the big worm. I don't think it stays visible long enough for you to do much damage. Book the rock, book the rock. 20 titanium. I think I've got 5 back at the base. Copper. That's a negative for any titanium, but it's usually from precious. Oh, there you go. I've got an Ica one. A few titanium. Oh, all the titanium. Get a spaceship on the go. I wonder, can you... Oh, plenty. I wonder if it'd be worth making... Do you have the ability, Zinix, to make like the inflatable dome thingy? I wonder if it would be worth making one on the if we get to the other planet. I think it's only a single seater though, which I think is a bit shit. Let's carry the thickened lot of it. It's usually when I find out I missed something. Right, so what? That. I'm not encumbered. Magic. Are you just in one of these moods to change the names of everything? we have a spaceship? Have I built it in a way where it's going to get stuck in a wall or some shit? Yep, yes it is. Oh. Is question is how would you lift off? How would you lift off of this thing? Have I just bug? Is it just bug? Is this thing just like now stuck in a wall? Flaps. Unload you motherfucker. Oh, even worse. I actually can't even get out of it. Mistakes have been made. Okay. No, I was using it wrong. It's actually using the mouse as like a throttle. I do feel we may need to make a bigger part of the base for this fucking thing. As it is rather large. Are you going up there, are you? It has a fuel. I'm not too sure what fuel it uses, but it has a fuel. Oh shit. Mistakes have been made. Okay, after you go hovering, it decides it's going forward. You have an option. Oh, the controls feel weird. Oh, they feel weird, guys. Oh shit, that's the worm. That is the worm. It even manages to piss off the worm. But it's weird, you kind of feel like you want to use a mouse to steer. But I don't think it actually does anything. It's all done by controls. The mouse is literally an accelerator and a deaccelerate. Seems to be though, if you go over the normal worm areas, it will piss it off as well. So you have to slow down enough for it to do this. Oh no 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 no, oh, no, no. Yes, maybe yes. Literally gonna have to go back to flight school for this. Did you just launch off that, did you? It's still got a full tank of gas, so obviously I think it takes a while to run out. Where is that? Do you want to take it for a stroll? Oh. Nope, fly. It feels weird. There's a lot of key movement to move it, and then you use left mouse button to accelerate and left and right to slow down, but you have to accelerate to the point where you pass the hover before you start going forward. So it's kind of weird. It's got no inventory apparently. Well, it's got fucking tons of inventory, don't it? It doesn't. But we need to go to another place. Otherwise, inventory is pretty decent. But if we want to make shit like the androids to that can kind of defend and repair the base, we need 50 Azurium. Also, to make the really heavy crazy war mech, you need 10 of them as well. So we do need to kind of take a venture off at some point.
Finally breathe easy.
Bum, bum. Tempted to go and take. Oh, for goodness sake! Tempted to go and take it up, but I'm also thinking, am I going to even make it back? It might definitely be a one-way trip here, guys. Oh, I mean, does it like error or dies in space? Somebody on the on my chat, I'm not too can't remember who it was, did say that there was a bug. Do you know, like when you try and get into the mine, sometimes bugs kick you out of the game. You have to load back into it and go in. Somebody on one of my streams did say that this thing does something similar, but the only
It was me.
Was it yourself? Oh, Storm! It was you, Storm.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, what did you do? Did it like disappear and you end up fucked in space, basically?
Just basically the whole server just crashes.
Whole server?
Oh, well, yeah, your server. It crashes for everyone.
So
And it loads yourselves into the main menu, and then you get kicked out.
So what you're saying is it's not a minor bug, it's a big, huge fucking bug.
Yeah, when you go to space, yeah. I don't know about the mine, but this space.
Well, the mine, sometimes when you try and load the mine, it might kick you to menu, but you can go straight back in, and you're basically stood there. I know that they've turned off the ability to do groups in mines. That was one of the things.
I'm not sure, but I think they fixed it already.
Oh, they fixed it? I'm not even tried to go in
I
yet.
think so, yeah.
Not bad.
Let me see.
So we built a spaceship, dude, and we ain't gonna use it.
You build it? I have seen on stream, yeah.
I built it just so we can. But if you want any droids to repair the base so you don't have to, or if you want any big war mechs, no. Also, there's a couple of creatures that are not on this world. They're on the Blue Moon planet.
Yeah.
There's a passive and an aggressive.
I know. Friend told me about it.
But the thing is about it is, I've played this game off and on since it was since it released. Some of the things they've turned off did work, because I saw so many videos of people going to a Serial or whatever it was. So they turned it off. So I wouldn't be so bothered, except for the fact this thing's fucking huge.
But big things in the game are redone.
So we got an awesome spaceship we can't really use. That's now taking up like most of the little courtyard we built in front of the fucking laboratory. We literally have a spaceship and a tiny base attached to the side of it. Suppose we could travel places quickly and load up and travel back. Got the Gav in the corner, which is a bit of a waste of time because I can't be actually filling fuel. I do think, you were right, the mech crabs are so much easier on the fact that there's no consumables.
Yeah, I know, right?
But the actual gun on it is pretty spread. Whereas,
Yeah, well.
yeah, whereas with the Gav and things like that, it's actually more of a precise gun. But can't fucking refuel the bastard.
Yeah, it consumes too much fuel. That's true.
It's not too bad if you spent your time, you know, filling up a giant gas container, but they're not even in the game yet.
But the crabs are easier.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'd be tempted to build a rover if they had the big gas thing, because the rover actually are supposed to have one of the biggest inventories.
That's even worse for fuel.
Is it?
Well,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
I have it on my server and it's completely shite.
I mean, the only reason why I'd even want one, because it's supposed to just be designed to this big cargo space.
It's really handy for like gathering.
Shitloads of material.
Yeah, like that.
But then you run out of fuel before you even get home. or you use up half your inventory just with extra fuel. That's what the Gav has. The Gav literally has its tiny inventory filled up with glass containers of fuel. And then it's got parked in the back. And I'm pretty sure the only time I'm going to use it is if I ever need to jump into a turret just there. That is it. It's now a mobile turret. But we need to call it something cooler then, because our turrets at the moment are called Fuck You and what's this one? Die Motherfucker. Oh, that's storage shower. Oh, BT shower should I say. That's pretty cool. I'd expect them to kill you if they hit you, but they don't. They damage you, but I expect to be pretty much mauled if something hit me like that. But no. It was quite interesting. The actual creator, didn't he put like a big letter apologising for how the game is at the moment and how much they want to do, and they're just as annoyed that it's not been finished by now.
You do know that game is completely made by 2 guys, right?
Yeah. People forget that though. People forget that some of these games that come out, because it's so much easier for indie guys to make games. Every time people pick up a game, they think, obviously there's a team of 20 people working around the clock to build it. It's not Star Citizen. They don't have 150 million, and
it's still a small game which isn't recognized yet.
Yeah.
But it's fucking good.
I enjoy it. I like it. I like my little series of it. When I'm not playing Pugba and
That's the next thing I'm gonna buy.
Well, it's actually an amazing game, but like if you know some of the streams, it's kind of depends on how you play it, because there's like a couple of guys I play with, you know, only seem to want to play it really defensively, and I find it boring because you're literally looting and then maybe attacking at the end. But that first game yesterday was really good fun. The one where I got the last kill.
I rewatched that today actually.
Oh no, it was such good, because I actually cut it out, so it was just that match on the highlights, and it is really good fun. And trust me, when you get down to the last few people and you're in that firefight, your heart's like going
Intense.
Oh, I swear, if I hiccuped or something, I'd have gone through the ceiling or something like that. I was so wound up. Right, so my amazing plan of building this awesome spaceship and to go off into space and do things kind of fell on its arse, because we built the spaceship and can't go into fucking space. Shit. And they've not done the missions yet properly as well, so I can't even really do that. Because my missions have stopped, but I've not done the ones where you're supposed to be able to find Osiris 1 and get the keys for the other mine. Bum. Sliding. All the sliding. Yeah. Shit, I've got tons of points now. What am I going to do with them? Alright. They're not in the game yet. I kind of don't understand why you have to learn the ability to make vehicles.
It's like skill tree.
But Yeah, but you can make them anyway.
Oh yeah. Maybe I don't know.
But it must be that at some point they're going to stop.
Maybe it cancels itself.
Yeah. Or maybe it's going to stop the ability for you to actually just make them normally. Eventually you have to learn how to make them.
Hmm.
Right, science. Where are we going? Science. Because where we landed the ship right next to that turret, it's like it's mocking me. I keep turning around to look at the ship, and it just says "fuck you." Because the turret's called "fuck you." Zenix, you try to. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Oh. Gotta be honest, guys, I actually don't know what to do now. Because there's a few, I wanted to build a few turrets on the outside of it, and then I wanted to concentrate on getting the Azurium so we can do some droids, some big battle things. But until the missions are working, we can't really go down that progressive line and get the other mine. There's also a door near where my base is located, which I think is a mine in progress. The queen one's quite easy to kill, but it spawns a lot of shit. First time I saw the adult crabs, which is basically the same, but a little bit harder hitting. What was it to make one of these? Circuit board, batteries, wire, steel. Right, so we've got the magic house. We've got the fuck you. With a dime motherfucker. We got the funky looking chests, all the different colours.
Starvation warning.
Ain't gonna starve, we got
Nutritional balance achieved.
enough food to last us forever. I wish there's this, and there's also a game called Rock. That looks pretty cool, but it needs to
What game?
Rock, it's like I think it's ROHK or something. That's actually looks amazing as well, but it seems to be in a similar idea to this, a bit further behind. So they've got some really cool building sort of ideas, and instead of building walls, you build little tiles. So you can build like a hell of a lot of different stuff. But it's still missing like any sort of combat PvP stuff into it with any vehicles, so sort of game I've got, but I'm gonna kind of wait until there's a bit more stuff to it before I start playing it properly. 'Cause at the moment you can build some quite cool bases with some quite innovative little things, but besides that it'll be like twiddling your thumbs afterwards. Oh, there's a bastard over there.
Oh, that's.
There's a creepy motherfucker over there. To make the heavy ammunition you need diamond, I suppose. No copper? No copper? I thought we had shitloads of copper. Well, it should be in the rarer one. Yeah. I basically put the basic ones and all the stuff you get from those basic deposits and all that sort of ones. What? You can actually build a tank? What the fuck? It says coming soon on it. What's this crazy shit? Gas tank. Oh, so you got a little and large gas tank. It says coming soon on the
The large gas tank, it can already be built.
you can build all of them.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I never do that because if you read the skill tree, it says coming soon. But Xenix literally just placed the small and the big one next to each other. I take it you just get like you just make the fuel and pour into it, I think. Liquid gas. You could probably fill it full of water or some shit. I've got a couple of the gas ones. Let's put in the gas one.
I called it dead fish. GG. Best game ever.
Right, how does this work? Can you let me pause? You can let me pull this in here. Ah, so you can build them, but you can't use them. The gas tank. Oh, the gas tank. Oh, the big one is the small one you can use, but the big one you can't. So that's now got hydrogen into it, which is hydrogen and nitrogen mixed together, which is used to fill up the cars. Now I'm wondering if they actually done the legwork, and is it one of those things where you actually have to walk up to it and empty into a glass and then try and fill your car with it, or will it actually let you drive the car past and fill up? That is the question. Oh, I forgot the grav set stupidly fast. Ooh. Full tank is empty. That's pretty cool. If you drive like a vehicle, and next to the gas stations basically have pads that appear, and if you park your car onto it, I presume it just fills.
Yeah, the milk just fills up. That's handy.
But the big one you can't actually fill yet. It won't let you.
Hmm.
But the small one you can. So at some point we're going to have to fill it just for the shits and giggles. Did I just empty it? Yeah. It's actually really stupidly quick just to drive past it a few times and empty the thing. To be fair, you're only like 5% in it, but it's a principle. It's got a little gas station, you bet. So what else have we not built yet? That is the question. I've not built smart planters, which I might fill the other half of the thing with. The nomad living. See the mini dome thing? The only reason why I wanted rid of them is because when we landed on the other planet, if you put that up, it's somewhere you can save. And shit like that. Shears allow you to collect plants. Okay, not need that. Escape pods. Oh, there's a space station in space, which is basically you fly through it. It's like a, if apparently it's more like some sort of holding like image for where they want the space station to be put.
No, it's useless.
Yeah, you just fly through it, I think.
Yeah.
It's just an image.
Clips.
It's literally like an image. But what they're supposed to do is it's supposed to make it easy for you to literally travel from your base up to the space station. It's like a glorified transport system, I think they're planning to do with it. So you get in your base, you travel up to the space station, and then you pick where you want to go, and it kind of fires a pod down to where you want to go to. So it's kind of like a fast travel thing to a certain degree, but it's not finished yet either. Dishes I think aren't makeable. See, dishes are quite a cool idea, because with the dishes it's supposed to tell you if enemies are coming, and it tells you, do you know the little white marks on the map telling you roughly that there's nodes? Depending on what satellite dish you're supposed to have, it's supposed to tell you what the node is, so you can actually from a distance know where you want to go to grind. But they ain't buildable either. Gift in Forge. Yeah, inflatable dome. And a weak component gives more boost to speed. Cool. It's just a shame we can't actually travel to the other planet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and pop that inflatable dome into the spaceship inventory. So at least we'll suppose with the spaceship you can actually go and travel on the planet really quickly. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna have a quick gander at what the other guy's done. Because the other guy's base isn't that far away from us, I don't think. Let's have a look-see. Oh. Creeping slowly. Don't know how slow you can creep walking on a giant mech. Right, let's have a look what he's got from a distance. Seems to have kept all the stuff he built outside. He has got a turret, he has got a mechanized crab. Mechanized crab, a single turret I think? No, he's built a little array of turrets around it. No walling. He's built a bike. He's got a few things outside, all the basic buildings that we built as well. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets I think in the perimeter around it. He's got a crab and a bike. That's it. Oh, they're going too close. Oh, there you are. Didn't even notice that you're there. So yeah, I got a couple of turrets one way, a couple of turrets the other way, a crab and a bike. It's very close. I do want to build maybe a couple more turrets. I was actually planning to build like 2 turrets outside the wall on each, if you don't mean outside on each wall, so each wall has 2 turrets facing out. I just couldn't be arsed with the grind. Alright, so in the distance there's just like sand. Can you actually go that far, or is it one of those things where you just instantly get killed? So basically you can go far, but it's big worm territory. But then with the spaceship you'll just be able to travel quite quickly. I wonder if this is just one giant map or you can actually go around the planet.
It's a small map.
Small map.
It's 25 minus on 25 plus.
So what happens when the spaceship gets to the end of the map? Visible wall?
I think, yeah. I think you can just go up into space to another planet.
I mean, it's not bad for only a couple of guys getting built. He kind of built his base quite near the edge, I think. He's literally built it, you know, close to like 20 -20 or something on Axis. Let's go. Let's have a look at this way. Don't start that, it'll make me yawn. Ugh. God damn it. My son was not in the mood to go to sleep. Finally did. Some guys is here.
Oh yes. Oh really? That's my reward. A black donkey. Oh, thank you.
What are you playing?
Black Desert Online. You can ride a donkey, a horse, a camel, or an elephant.
I've kind of the problem I've got at the moment is I used to be a big World of Warcrafter.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Oh yeah, so I haven't. And a part of me is looking for an MMO, but I seem to. I don't know. I think I'm being put off fantasy ones. Black Desert Online looks really interesting.
It's really good.
Also, I've got a few people playing Elder Scrolls Online, and a few other little things, and it's just.
It's good, but it gets boring, really.
Yeah, my next MMO I really want to try, but again, like everything, it's like a long shot. Is they were doing a Wild West one called Wild West Online. And the actual graphically it looks amazing because people keep mistaking it for the Red Dead Redemption, and it's not. It's this game where you can do everything from gamble and be a sheriff or be a cook or be a miner or whatever the fuck you want to do. So it looks really interesting in that sense. And then the other one I'm looking forward to is Fortnite. Fortnite looks like it's gonna be fun. Group of people building and protecting sort of thing.
Do you like space battles and space trading? Basically like games in like flying in space and traveling in space.
Well, I've played all the things like Wing Commanders and X's. I've played Elite Dangerous, and
I was gonna ask about that.
Well, Elite Dangerous, I stopped playing Elite Dangerous for a weird reason. One, I got a little bored of it, and two, because I was quite annoyed that they started talking all about the ability to land on planets, and then charged you about the same price as the game itself when it came out for the expansion. Like
really?
The game was like 40-50 bucks or something stupid like that, and then when
I bought it in complete pack. It's with the commander pack, isn't it?
I think so, but because
I bought it, but it's useless though. Well, useless. It's fun to drive around the rover, but it's boring.
Well, what I did is I bought it for like 40 odd bucks or whatever it was, and then after buying it for 40 bucks, played it for a good long while, got bored of it, stopped playing it. They released a new expansion, but they released a new expansion at about 40 bucks. I'm like, you're taking the piss. I'm not spending £80 on this game. I am a huge fan of a different game which has.
The gameplay is good. The gameplay is very good.
It is good, but there's one game that I'm looking forward to, which I think is incredible. It's still in production. It's Star Citizen.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I've dropped more money than I should have on that game. More because I couldn't really afford it. But what they allow you to do is you can buy a ship, and then you can upgrade it to a better ship and pay the difference and things like that. So I ended up with a fleet of ships, and I've got this community has an organisation which is wanting to do trading, wanting to do sort of security, but a little group of us, mainly me, who wants to be a pirate. So I created a pirate organization. I'm just looking forward to doing that.
I think I'm just gonna wait for the new Star since even though I haven't played the old one.
Really, Linux, are you not wanting it anymore?
Hmm?
I know the guy I play with is he doesn't use his mic, but he's currently in the chat as well. He's talking to me in the actual game. Uh, so you've got a point. The problem is with Star Citizen is it's the biggest worry, and I still have this worry, is what they want to provide you. Feels like it's impossible. Do you know what I mean? They're literally wanting to create a game which is the ultimate game ever, and it starts to get into the realms of, will this game ever actually be able to be made? Is it even possible to make it? And every time they start doing something, they seem to not be able to keep up with the sort of scheduling. Personally, I don't mind, but there's a lot of people that are annoyed. I think Xenix is the same, but it's the money I spend. I mean, I've bought 2 or 3 huge ships, and I've got a whole range in my YouTube of me exploring the ships and playing games, and I actually love the game. I just really wish more was done, because you leave you quite long periods of time without anything extra. You're playing the same little bit over and over and over again. If it ever gets made, and genuinely gets actually made, I think it's going to be a game that will actually destroy most other games, because it's one of these things where, but you're supposed to even be able to buy the game apparently, or get the game for virtually nothing, but you don't have a ship.
I just hope it doesn't stay with the hype. I hope it stays with a good
Well,
game.
yeah, it's like No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that. But
No.
there's supposed to be even rumored that you could actually get the game for nothing, but you end up with nothing, so you actually have to kind of rent yourself out to be a soldier or a gunner.
Oh.
So you can eventually try and afford stuff, but it's just, I like the idea that if you want to quit the game, you have to go to bed. If you just quit the game, or your like combat log and stuff, your character's supposed to stay in the game as an NPC, so you can lose your ship, you can get looted, and you can get sort of killed.
Yeah. That's
So you have to actually finish what you're doing, get to somewhere to go to sleep.
so it's not like I'm gonna play for like 10 minutes. No, I'm gonna play for like half a day.
That's the weird thing. If it does actually get made, then it's one of those games like World of Warcraft when it first came out, where it'll destroy your life. I know this. I want it to be made, and I hope they're going to do it. A lot of people are annoyed, saying you don't think it can be made. I mean, I sunk about 900. No, it wasn't. It was £800 I put into that game, with buying ships and things like that, and subscriptions.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
The people have done. You can actually buy the game and every single ship and all the variants of it, but it's like $14,000 US.
Jesus Christ.
But then you get like special invites to shit and things like that. But I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's almost a year's salary.
Yeah, no, it is. I think that's the problem with the game at the moment, though. It's all this money being flooded into it, and there's so many cool ideas, and it is the ultimate game that will defeat every other game if it actually gets made. And that's also
Let's just hope.
that's just hope, because I will be annoyed if it never really appears, but I've sunk that much money in over years. But they know how to play you. They know how to put you buy a ship for 20 quid. Oh, do you want to upgrade it to this better ship? That's £20, and that ship's £50 more, but it's a lot better, and that's how you end up with stupid, like, huge 5-10 crew ships. Fuck. But
it's like Ubisoft and their shooter games. Oh, you want that ammo? You buy that DLC.
you buy it. I'm so yeah, want an MMORPG, so I think I'm going to try and give Wild West Online. They've got all
I've searched for that. I've looked for that. Is it on Steam?
and not yet. It's still in production. It's not actually fully made.
Oh, that's why.
It's only like a few bits. They've only just started to announce that they release the actual gameplay trailers. You can actually buy the game as a pre-order now. They've got a special sale on for the next couple of days where it's like half price. But that's obviously
I'm not gonna do that again.
yeah.
I did it with Need for Speed and it fucked me over. I paid like 60.
Yeah, well that's one that shit, I've got myself stuck. That's one of the games I kind of would like because it's 100 and something quid or £60 for the next few days. But you know, Fortnite looks like a cool one as well. A group of it kind of looks a little bit like I'm falling still. Kind of has a little bit like Overwatch sort of graphics, but it's a group of you trying to like build a base and survive sort of thing.
What game?
Fortnite. But it's spelled like Fortnite, all kind of slangy.
No.
Oh shit! Oh, I survived. This thing is quite good at surviving big drops. That's another game that looks really, really kind of fun. But you never know half this shit until it actually comes out. It's a risk to pre-order them sometimes. I wonder.
Mr. Nailbrain, status reporter.
Hi there, thanks for following, man. Oh, it's
That notification scared the shit out of me.
Yep. Oh, I just realised it's iPixel. She's really cool people from one of these. There's a cool website, by the way, a gaming website called Gaming Tribe, and it's basically like a giant Facebook sort of feel to it, but it's for gamers. It's actually quite fun. I think it was one of the people from there. She's a really nice person to chat to. Well, what happened is I've noticed that people are following me, and I used to have a sound setting to kind of let me know. Somewhere along the way it had been turned off. So some of the people following me, I didn't even realise. I wasn't even like, saying thank you and stuff. I think something's wrong with my mic because when I set it up, it was like wasn't that loud. and then now in my orky fashion, it is a little bit loud. And not only is it loud, it has to be aggressive. So when people subscribe, I usually shout myself. There's been 2 or 3 people who have subscribed this stream alone, and I've gone like, you know, like freaking nearly jumped out of my bloody chair. Right.
It means you earned that sub.
I earn that sub. Every time someone subscribes to me, a little part of me dies. Through nothing but sheer fear itself. I swear every time I see you, because you're always on that, I always think it's actually a crab. And then I realise it's you. Yeah, just you.
Oh, there's so much to do in this game. Seriously.
I need a game like that. Oh.
You just don't know where to start.
When the highlight is noticing that the shit is full. There you go. Ooh, thing to shoot.
And literally every person you see in this game, every NPC you can talk to.
That's pretty cool.
Well, not like actual talking, but they just send, they say like a line, and you do okay. That's it.
But at least there's some sort of interaction. My next game I'm probably gonna start streaming a lot because I've put a pre-order in for it. Is I do like the survival game. I'm a bit of a sucker for survival games.
Which one?
Well, my favourite was actually Ark, but things like obviously Osiris and
That'd be fun.
I played it a lot, but I'm going to be honest, it lost its way a little bit. In the start, it was a very, very, very well done game, but then I don't know, they seem to have. I think I have a feeling that they're concentrating on something else, but they kind of just. I mean, it's supposed to go properly out of beta soon, but they're trying to charge you like $60.
That's just crazy.
Right. I mean, when I bought it for 20, you know, not on sale.
Yeah, I think I also bought for like 2015, something like that.
But there's a new one coming out called Survive the Night. What you do in that one is you actually can't technically build a base. There's over 400 plus buildings and all of them you can enter. But what you can do is you can fortify any building. Every single building you can lay traps and fortify them. So what happens is obviously the zombies slowly walking around, but at night they all accumulate together and attack. So you have to defend kind of where you're going to be. You can even get things like a mobile home, and that could be your base.
So a little bit like 7 Days to Die.
It's like 7 Days to Die meets DayZ and the rest of them. But the only reason why there's a lot of games like that, but the only reason I'm interested in it, well, two reasons. It's a bit more detailed. Like when you get a gun, you have to maintain it. If you don't clean it every so often, it will jam and break.
Oh, that's cool.
When you need to go out hunting, you can hunt a deer and drag the deer and put it on the back of your car, and you can actually make a proper fire and a proper cup and you know, cook food. But the main thing is they've added morality. So if you're going to be that guy who wants to kill anybody on sight, dude, if you're happy to give me one of the basic copies, I'll happily take it, man. If one of the things they've done is they've actually added morality. So if you shoot somebody or kill a player, for a little while afterwards you start getting, I think, a bit of a blurred vision and you see blood in your hand to try and wash it off. Because the idea is you're all trying to survive whatever's happened. It's not like a grief fest. So then if you kill somebody else, you get a bit worse. And the idea is if you're going to be the sort of person who wants to kill on sight, your character will get to the point where he loses his mind and commits suicide.
Yeah.
So your character just dies basically, because he's killed so many people. Because you're all trying to survive this world. You're all trying to survive a world now with this disease or zombies. So by killing other humans, other survivors, you basically start to lose your mind a little bit because you're killing human beings. So that's the only reason why I'm really interested in the game, because a lot of zombie games, a lot of survival games, Ark, Osiris, all 7 Days to Die, Rust especially, you can't always do the build thing. There'll always be somebody who thinks they can just like I'm a fan of PvP, but I'm not a fan of offline raiding. I'm not a fan of
So basically Rust.
yeah, Rust is I actually refunded Rust. I played it because I loved the idea of it, but every time I started to play the game, I couldn't even get out the spawn areas. I was being beaten to death before I even logged it in. And it just started to annoy the shit out of me. But from reading about it, I love the idea of what you can do. I just love the idea of it. But then, sadly, I must have maybe played it like on bad servers. But every time I jumped on a server, I was being killed while I was naked on the beach. And then not only that is it was so cluttered with bases that if I did manage to get away, I'd go on the corner and someone shoot me in the head with a shotgun or something. I'm like, okay. Because that annoys me. I mean, I love having battles with other people, but if a guy is naked in front of you and you got a submachine gun, there's a little bit of unfairness to that. um,
Well, like you said, it depends which server.
it depends. I think I might have picked a bad server because so many people I know I would like give raving reviews about it and love it, but I had a bad experience. It could have been the servers. Conan's got a quite cool free update coming on, which I'm interested in playing. Because Conan I did enjoy, but they're having a whole like Northlands, so it's instead of it being desert, it's like ice area. I did really enjoy Conan, and it's also got quite a lot of threats and lots of NPCs to attack as well as players, and the idea that you can create these big gods to destroy the people's bases was pretty awesome.
Mm.
Right, I think I am going to stop my stream because I'm at a stage where we've done a load of stuff and I kind of don't know what to do next until they actually fix bigger parts of the game. Why have I just put the same thing in there twice? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. You're kind of at a stage now where it's like the main things you do with Cyrus that I actually love playing, it seems to be you kind of get to a brick wall sort of thing. I can't go into space because it'll crash. I can't do the missions because they're not live, so I may have to just wait until the next update. So I'm just going to end my stream here, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoy it, please give me a sub and stuff. And I'll catch you guys later.